Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you're having a great day. It's a beautiful Friday. Bitcoin is up above 47,000. We had obviously turned to October, which is going to be more hopefully of a bullish month than we had in September, which is obviously a crap month for cryptocurrencies. But let's take a look at Bitcoin here really quick. Bitcoin is pumping hard today. It is up almost 8.5%, up $3,800 to 47,624. It has broken our previous resistance, which was at 44,700, and broke another resistance line, which was at 47,000. It is above it right now. So I have to obviously keep an eye on it. The only thing that kind of worries me a little bit is we're having too hard of a pump right now. And the RSI has obviously gone up. So I'm hoping that cools off just a little bit. I don't want it to be overextended, basically. But we'll keep an eye on it. But we got some great stories to cover, so let's get into those right now. So we heard yesterday, and I tweeted about this on Twitter, that the Fed has no intent to ban Bitcoin or crypto. Powell testified before the House Financial Services Committee on Thursday on matters related to the economy and COVID-19 pandemic. So Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell believes the federal government needs to regulate the cryptocurrency market, but the blanket ban on Bitcoin and other digital assets is not in the cards. This is huge. This is really important. This is obviously giving the market a lot of confidence that the U.S. at least is going to be, crypto friendly. Sure, we need regulations and things like that, but no blanket ban, which is awesome. I'm loving it. So speaking in response to a question from Republican Representative Ted Budd of North Carolina, Powell clarified that a China-style ban on digital assets was not something he's considering. Representative Budd's question came in response to Powell's raising doubts about the regulatory status of stablecoins and the central bank's ongoing deliberations around the so-called digital dollar. In Powell's view, the central bank digital currency, or CBDC, could perform many of the functions of stablecoins and cryptocurrencies, but without the regulatory risk. Stablecoins are like money market funds and like bank deposits, but they're to some extent outside the regulatory perimeter, and it's appropriate that they be regulated, he said. Same activity, same regulation. So for stablecoins, I could see that happening. I don't have a problem with that. So let's take a listen to this right here.
We're asked about CBDC, or the central bank digital currencies, and their impact on stablecoin and other cryptocurrencies. And you stated, and I think I quote you correctly here, you wouldn't need stablecoins, you wouldn't need cryptocurrencies if you had a digital U.S. currency. So, Mr. Chairman, as a matter of policy, is it your intention to ban or limit the use of cryptocurrencies like we're seeing in China?
No, and I immediately realized I had misspoken there. I didn't mean that take the word cryptocurrency out of that sentence, and I would say it's fairly widely understood that central bank digital currencies could perform some of the could make.
But no intention to ban.
Less.
No intention to ban.
No intention to ban them, but they're the stable coins are like money market funds. They're like bank deposits, but they're to some extent outside the regulatory perimeter, and it's appropriate that they be regulated. Same activity, same regulation.
So there you have it. Heard it from Papa Powell. This is great news. When I heard this yesterday, I was very excited about it. So that's why I tweeted about it. So let's get into the next one. Next one is analyst nails Bitcoin monthly close 2 months running. His October target is now 63,000. So we're talking about Plan B, obviously. Bitcoin price action exactly conforms to Plan B's prediction for a second time. And if history repeats itself, BTC should be at least 63,000 by the end of the month. Huge bullish news, right? If this happens, if this plans out the way he's saying. So Bitcoin BTC was keen to retain 44,000 on October 1st as the monthly close sparked a late show of strength. Obviously, we're above 47,000 right now, which is great. So BTC monthly close matches Plan B's prediction. Data from Cointelegraph, Markets Pro, and TradingView followed BTC as it first returned to 44,000 mark on Thursday, then test lower levels before heading even higher. While still not tackling resistance at 45,000 and higher, Bitcoin did not disappoint with its end-of-month performance. This almost exactly matching predictions from stack to flow model created Plan B for second month running. So Plan B obviously tweeted August 47,000 check, September 43,000 check. Next target October is greater than 63,000, November greater than 98,000, and December is greater than 135,000. And he's just got a little video here of a sniper loading his ammo. With 63,000 now planned for October, expectations were high for Bitcoin to make up for the lost ground going into Q4. So we had a video on that yesterday about Q4 possibly full mo setting in, right? So definitely worth a watch there. September was bad, October is great, November is great, December is great. Cointelegraph contributor Michael Van D. Pope summarized telling Twitter followers to buy the effing dip. Van D. Pope highlighted historical performance across various months each year, something which Cointelegraph previously noted all but consigned September to be a boring 30 days. Others, however, were more cautious. In its latest market update, crypto trading firm QCP Capital said that it would remain cautious in its approach to the markets as a whole. Overall, we struggle to find any directional conviction amidst the macro and market crosswinds. Our strategy going into Q4 is to remain fairly neutral and nimble, executive summarized. So, obviously, great news. We'll have to see how this month plays out. But like we said before, September is just a bad month for crypto in general, historically speaking. Next story is crypto tax. MiamiCoin has made the city $7 million so far, a potential game changer for revenue collection. So the South Florida city is the first municipality to accept cryptocurrency contributions through city coins, which the mayor says may one day take the place of taxes. So I just wanted to cover this story really quick and just highlight that, eventually cities are going to be switching over to possibly cryptocurrencies for taxes, especially with them not losing as much as for depreciation, right? So things like Bitcoin obviously appreciate in price, so they may start asking citizens to pay some taxes, or not all taxes, but possibly some taxes in cryptocurrencies. That way they can make up even more money in the long run going forward. So something to be mindful of. I think this could spread to other cities as well. There was a story in the news yesterday that another mayor of another town in, I think, Oklahoma or someplace, he was looking to give his residents $1,000 in Bitcoin so they could build their wealth that way. But that's something else to talk about. And finally, the last story is El Salvador mines first Bitcoin with volcanic energy. Almost 22% of the country's power market is geothermal. So El Salvador has officially mined the first Bitcoin using volcanic energy, its president revealed. President Nayib Bukele shared a screenshot of a mined Bitcoin on Twitter, calling it officially the first Bitcoin mining the Volcano. The news follows the Salvadorian president's announcement earlier this week that the country was taking its first step toward harnessing volcanic energy for Bitcoin mining. Following the approval by El Salvador's Congress for the adoption of Bitcoin as a legal tender in June, Bukele said he had instructed state-owned geothermal electrical company Lageo to allow Bitcoin miners to tap the country's volcanic resources, with 20 potential active volcanoes, according to volcanodiscovery.com, which accounts for almost 22% of the country's energy supply. El Salvador's harnessing of geothermal energy could provide an answer to hunt for a reliable, clean energy source to power Bitcoin mining. And here's a screenshot of those first Bitcoins mined. So Bukele tweeted, "We're still testing and installing, but it's officially the first Bitcoin mined from volcanoes." So great news all around. It's a great Friday. It's a great way to head into the weekend, obviously. We'll have to see how Bitcoin does. Right now, it is still at 47,455. We'll cover this a little bit more, but let me know what you guys think as far as, do you think we're going to be 63,000 by the end of the month? I mean, that's a huge increase where we were. It's almost 20,000 increase, or about, what is that going to be, 33% increase in price. And then 123,000 or greater by the end of December. If it happens, it's going to be a good year. All right, guys, let's get into the charts here. We'll call it a day. So Bitcoin obviously is up to 47,000. It has surpassed our previous resistance lines of 44,800 and now 47,000. So now hopefully 47,000 will act as a support, but we'll have to see how that happens. Our next resistance is at 49, almost 50,000. I'd say 49,900. So almost 50,000 is our next resistance after this. So we'll have to keep an eye on that one. Ethereum is up almost 8%. It is above our resistance here at 3,000. It is at 3,238. Next resistance is at $3,300. Cardano is up 5%. I'm surprised it's only at 5%. I thought it would be up higher by now. But it is above our resistance here at $2.13. It is now touching the 50-day and the 20-day moving averages, which we would like to see that. And our next resistance is $2.37. So we'll have to keep an eye on those. Our side is still looking pretty good. HIVE is up 4.5% roughly. It is at 35 cents right now. It is above the 20-day moving average, which is good to see. We obviously have plenty of room to run up here further. So as long as Bitcoin and everything else goes up during the month, I think Hedera, along with Cardano, may reach new all-time highs. Litecoin is at 163. It is up 6.75%. It has still not reached our previous support resistance line, which is 167. So I'd like to see that happen. It is above the 20-day moving average, which is good because it crossed the 50 and 200-day. So we're having a nice little rebound there. Dogecoin is up almost 5%. It is at 21 cents 41. It is still struggling to get above the 20-day moving average, which would be nice to see. And then we have Stellar. Stellar's at 29.27, and it is up 5% as well, and it is touching the 20-day moving averages also. So if we look at the mining stocks here in the morning hours, pre-trading, so HIVE is up 17 cents or almost 6.5%. Bitfarms is up 13%, wow, 57 cents. HUT8 is up 10% to 84 cents. And Mara is up 8% to 57. And Riot is up 6.5% to 27.39. So all around, good news. Happy Friday to you guys. That's all I have for you guys. If there's anything else that develops during the day, I'll see if I can make a video on it. But it's going to be a fun weekend to watch what happens. Obviously, we have the Bitcoin expiry as well today, so we'll see if the price doesn't get flatlined later on. All right, that's it. Thanks, guys, for watching. Have a great day. Have a great weekend if I don't see you. Until then, bye.